let's get to the point where my abilities are tested. And by that, I mean, come on. I like Enchant Worldle. I gotta admit, I'm becoming more of a Spellify stand, but even I need the Spellify hardcore mode to be more hardcore than it tells me. You know, this is hubris because I'm just gonna fail it, apparently. Rare creature or enchantment that's 1 or 2 that is neither green nor black. How about Grim Lavamancer? A 2-mana red rare enchantment. Smoke. A 2-mana red rare enchantment from Alpha, Power Surge. See, it's just that easy. Just that easy. There's no competition. There's no competition. They have yet... This, you know, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? And if it wasn't Power Surge, it would be Run Amok. I think those are the only legal candidates for this. But what German cards am I still missing? There's a bunch, Okara. There is a bunch of Deutsch cards that I could, that I want. I have a spreadsheet for this that I can pull up and post in chat or share online, and you can screen cap. Not Orcish or not Alpha Orcish Oriflame. Ho ho ho. It would be funny if they only had it like, they're like, no, I'm sorry. It's got to be this. Ooh. I think Plague Bearer has more. Oh, that's a long ass word. It's not Withered Wretch, because there's a double activated ability here. It's a creature with an activated ability here. 2 names in black. And that's a hell of a long word at the... What the fuck is this? Is this Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious zombie? Assassin? Something like that. I mean, this is... I feel like I don't have an immediate guess for what this is, so I'm just going to throw some stuff over here. Ooh. We got an S. S-E-R-P-E-N-T. Nope. Double S here. Activated ability on a black creature with a name that long. Oh, Reassembling Skeleton. Ha ha! Yeah. Yep. I'll give them 1 letter. You know, they got me with 1 letter. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Not everybody gets Benny Wheels in the first place. Oh, yeah? So this is an equipment. Whenever equipped creature deals damage to a player. No. Whoa. So I think this is an equipment, right? Because it's blank. It is an equipment. I mean, we kind of knew that. Whenever equipped creature, it isn't deals. God, I feel like I'm not losing my eyesight, but I feel like I gotta get right up in there. It's not deals. Whenever equipped creature, whenever equipped creature becomes blocked by a creature, you may draw... No. I think it might be Infiltration Lens. No. Oh, it is. Okay. For a second there, I was like, there's no... That doesn't look like that's the right amount of letters for infiltration, and then it turns out it was. See, hardcore mode? Excuse me? Sammy, welcome back for the 32nd month. How you doing? How you been? This is... Look at this. You know, I'm going to enjoy my tea here. Oh, ooh, get that pot on screen. Yeah. Cold chill. Cold chillin'. Oh. God, it's hot in here. It is so fucking hot. I inherited all of my grandmother's tea sets and china because I was the only person in my family that drank tea with that frequency. Like, with the frequency enough to justify passing it down. I know one of these days this young man is going to turn out to be a total fruit cup. He needs this tea set. Okay. Well, I'd like to play this Esper deck. I mentioned up at the top of the stream some of the cards that came out that have that have driven me to play this, and I'm going to include some Modern Horizons cards as well because, I mean, realistically, how much time did we get with both of these sets? You know, so there are a couple of cards from Bloomborough in here. Ren the Relentless is a big one. I actually doubled up on the Kalitas kind of effects. I think this style of effect is pretty strong. It's pretty great at clawing back into a game. Ren, obviously having Ward 2 is kind of hot. The second ability is messed up. Importantly, it just doesn't matter how they're exiled as well. And there are a lot of blink effects. There are a lot of cards that, you know, may lead to things being exiled with positive intention, right? Of like getting some value. But you can do some stuff. You can do some cool stuff with this card. Jace the Mind Sculptor. I mean, I've been waiting for this card on Arena for God knows how long. I love this card. It's probably not... I haven't actually played with it in Gladiator yet. I got to imagine it's... This card has become worse over the years. Certainly, it's not the threat that it used to be. That said, and I imagine it's a bit worse in Gladiator than even something like Canlander or whatever. That said, this card is still very good. Its role has just changed. Like, long gone are the days where you could like play a Jace on an empty board and reliably just win with it. Sometimes you may play Jace and it'll like bounce a thing, then brainstorm, and you'll be happy with that. It can still win the game and take over the game. Just needs some help, you know. But I'm excited. I'm stoked to play this card. And then we have Baleful Strix. Not much to say here. This card is just such a nice quality of life upgrade for these decks. Once we get Ice Fang Kotal, it's over. It's over. You can pry the Zagoth Triumph in my cold dead hands. There are a bunch... Oh, there's also Feed the Cycle. I'm trying this one out. I think this card's pretty good. 2 mana instant that has 3 modes. I guess calling it a 2 mana instant might not be the most accurate. It's either 3 mana Hero's Downfall, which is not that bad. 2 mana Sack of Food, Hero's Downfall. I don't believe we have any cards to make food tokens. Our opponent may give us food or kill our things and turn things into food, but who knows? Or it's 2 mana Delve 3, destroy a thing. What happened to the other rats? I mean, they're technically still here. It's just too many rats ends up blocking the screen. I think I need to re-up how the stream looks. I mean, full disclosure, the stream looks the way it does intentionally. I think it's kind of charming, but I think I do need to update it. I should probably make my face larger. That also might come in, might also require a new camera, but you know, we'll get there when we get there. I don't think there's any other Bloomborough or special guest cards in here. There's a bunch of MH3 cards that I'm very excited to play as well. A ton of them, actually. Solitude, Subtlety, Fell to Profane, Brain Surge. I'm trying this one out. Maybe it's not worth it, especially because I have Sauron's Ransom. But, you know, this card may end up becoming Graveyard Trespasser. But we'll see. Toxic Deluge, Psychic Frog, Emperor of Bones. Another card that I wasn't necessarily, you know, high on initially, but I think there's enough utility in this card, and it's also just very good in a deck with a bunch of creature kill and thought seizes and whatnot. A Johnny, because it's a Johnny. Tameo, because it's Tameo. And Nethergoyf, because it's Nethergoyf. Yeah, oh, and I'm playing, I guess, Spymaster's Vault. I really like this card. I think this card is great. I don't think Grief is that good in Gladiator. I mean, I should probably include Grief. Like, we could... this Brain Surge could turn into a Grief. Should probably turn into a Grief. There's a chance that I have too many white cards. And that some of them should turn into Grief. But we'll see as we go along. This is a deck with infinite amount of configurations. Like, realistically... it's probably smartest for me to cut Stoneforge, Cryptic Coat, Shadow Spear, and Brain Surge, and then add Grief, Graveyard Trespasser, and then some other cheap disruption. But let's try this out. Liam, welcome back for the 5th month. Howdy, Wheeler. Hey, how you doing? Thank you for the support. I hope you're doing well. I'm going to drink for this little teacup. Short and stout. Speak of the devil. Well, not actually, but Wormy, please fight me. Let's kick things off. Just a heads up as well. This isn't going to be a short stream or anything. It'll be a standard, like it'll be like a medium length stream, I guess. A mid. It'll be a mid stream, and then everybody boos. This will be a mid stream. As there is Friday night Papier Fight. We are playing Canadian Highlander on Friday night Paper Fight tonight. But I want Lord Skitter. I think I would prefer... oh, yeah. I'm going to keep this. I think I would prefer to have... Graveyard Trespasser. Just because it's a lot... It's difficult to deal with. Do I want the list here or DM it on Discord? I mean, I can take a picture, or I can... is there a way that I can share this without doxing myself? Hold on. There's got to be a way. Well, there's most certainly a way. The question is there a way for me to do this while I am streaming live on twitch.tv? Yeah, I could probably share the list in a way... oh... probably share the list in a way that'll be public to everyone. That was a pretty alright draw. Yoink. And we hit our land drop. Yeesh. Gruul ramp. Ooh. Gruul got some cool tools. Gruul got some cool tools. This doesn't have reach. It has vigilance and haste. Okay. Gruul got some cool tools. Blue. I could just get blue. I kind of want to get a blue-black land. Yeah, I'm a little healthier. Gotta play out my rat. My rat. Here, let me get this over into my public. I am not blocking this. Are you no, not abs, no, God no. Please stop. Please, I'm begging you. Wheeler, German wants. Anyone with a link can view. Copy link. Done. Okay, great. Here, I'm going to post it in chat. A Possum A. I still think this is likely a Blossoming Defense. So I don't really... I mean, I could attack with both. The problem is that they have such a good double block here. Yeah, Vren is going to stop the Hydro from triggering. I think I'm just smashing in. I'm going to probably No More Lies a big card they play. And I'd like to Tainted Pact for a Toxic Delugi to make a bunch of rats. To just make a shitload of rats. I could also fight with them over... I could fight with them over like a pump spell. Yeah, the document that I linked in there is on my public, that is my work email. And I have it set by, it's organized by color. I kind of don't want this card to exist because I can't Toxic Delugi this. Yeah, I'll do that. I know they can tap the Wild Guide, but I kind of want them to do that. And by that, I mean I forgot the Wild Guide. See, this is why I got distracted. I shouldn't have paid attention to this, but now they can't attack with this. And I get to Tainted Pact for something. I could just Tainted Pact for a kill spell here, honestly. Decline. 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 I thought I cut that card. Decline. 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 A lot of lands. A lot of lands. Uh-oh. Don't need Reprieve. I don't need a Troll. Don't need Bones. Cut Down. Cut Down lets me get rid of that, but I can't get rid of that, so I'm going to Decline. Decline. My Frog. Blood Chief's Thirst. Again, doesn't let me get rid of that. So if I hit Delugi, I may just go for Delugi. Wandering Emperor's pretty good. Doesn't really do anything into this, though. Tamiyo's pretty good. I'll take the Delugi. Do I want to do it now? 4 cards in graveyard? I mean, this is going to get... Everything's going to get a lot bigger. I think I'm okay if this gets bigger. I'm just going to do this for 2. The sequencing was awkward. I don't think I played this super well. I shouldn't have No More Lies. I should have, obviously, memory lapse there. But now I got 2 3/3s. And I got this Shadow Spear. And our next turn, we can Shadow Spear one of these rats. And then... keep Counterspell up. That seems pretty good. Or Dig Through Time. No. Well, now I have to Dig Through Time sooner rather than later. By that, I mean, like, now. That's a pretty good Magic card. I think I'm going to Dig Through Time here. Just to use my mana. Oh! What the fuck was that? Excuse me, Arena? Ooh, Dismember's pretty good. So is a Deserted Beach. So I'm gonna get Dismember and Deserted Beach. Play this. I'm gonna put on full cost. I think I'm just targeting this card. They have, I assume they have a Blossoming Defense of some sort. 5-bar stands. I'm going to memory lapse that. Do they have another one? They have another one. Holy shit. Okay. But I did target the Sentinel, so they just don't want me to attack? Now there's instants. It's just instant land to the graveyard. I'm glad I get to show off Vren. This Tyvar stand is a little awkward. Oh, they have a way of blowing up my Shadow Spear. Also a little awkward. But then I get another rat. We have a counterspell. My rats are big enough. Look at the size of these rats. You know what I can do? I could play Jace and try to bounce this. If I play Jace, try to bounce this, and then they have the foresight of blowing this up before I can Shadow Spear the Indestructible or the Hexproof, that's pretty bad. And then I don't have Counterspell. I can just equip to a rat and send and Counterspell. I think I like that. Yeah, I think I like that. I'm at 9. That's a lot. Instant artifact. It's just instant artifact land. So this still can't get massive. Well, I think I send with everything. And then they block. They Tyvar stand. And then I can counterspell. And their thing dies. And this doesn't put additional card types in the graveyard. It's just instant and artifact here. And land. They have this ridge line. Yeah. And they have to block a token. They go to 1. And I'm going to pass the turn. And we get 2 rats. Because their Outland Liberator and their thing died. This card is unbelievable. This card is unbelievable. Yeah, I don't think they are going to get bigger if it's just exiled with Tainted Pact or whatnot. I have double white cards, but I have a cut down and a Psychic Frog and cards to pitch to the frog. I'm going to keep this hand. And one of them is the Surveil land. Wow, that was so, like, dramatic. Ooh, Ledger Shredder's pretty good, but I already have... The Duelist of the Mind also just gives me another, like, card to... Oh, shit. I okay next turn with Duelist is kind of hot. I think I'm just playing Frog. I think I'm becoming Frog. I can become Frog and I could pitch some of these cards to save it. I will commit to a lot of discard to save my Frog if I need to. Or if they want to attack and make it a 4/4, I will pitch. Yeah, I'll do it. This is bad if they have, like, exactly Bolt or Galvanic, whatever. Yeah, Cletus we don't need. I can get the Duelist and then... do I want to get this Duelist down? I don't want to get this Duelist down. And I'm going to cut down this. Lets me cycle this IOK if I need to. Yeah. Bam. Yeah, this card is unbelievable. I could foresee this card getting banned in Legacy. Like, it is genuinely cracked. If only you could get it every time like it was a command of your army or something. Maybe you could use it as your commander in Canadian. Medic. As long as it's not it is a 2-minute deal 4. Yeah, that's fine. I can't save it. But I think we clashed with a reasonable amount of cards here. I'm gonna IOK them. Yes, I would like to do that. I think I'm okay discarding this Rafine's Tower here. I'm gonna take the Sentinel, because if they want to hit my Duelist of the Mind, they can. This card is just so difficult for us to deal with, especially because it lines up very poorly against Wandering Emperor. If they want to get rid of the Duelist, they have to... Ooh. Do I care about this card? Not really. At least not there. Ren as a commander would be kind of sick. Yeah, you can hit me for a bajillion. Yes. Yes. Now, the question is... I could make a samurai here. I think I should. I think I should just accept that this is a samurai that I'm going to exile. That. Or I could just make a series of samurai, depending on what I draw. Ooh, well, still think I just want to do this. Can I cling? I can cling. That's kind of neat. Going to memory lapse that. I'm going to memory lapse this just with the intention of hopefully hitting more land. That's a good one. So now I can just Solitude. Although my Cling to Dust is going to get exiled. That's a pisser. Here comes Solitude. Here comes Solitude. Right down Solitude Lane. God Morgan. Hello, Caramel Bear. How are you doing? GGWP. Okie dokie. Off to a reasonable start. Dr. Chillbrain, please fight me. Which big frog are we looking at in this deck? Psychic Frog, the biggest of all the frogs. Oh, I should probably do this on camera. People like the China. The matching autumnal tea set. Oh, yeah. That's the way to do it. Ooh, this hand seems good. Yeah, the frog is gross. Do I have a fursona? Yeah, but not by choice. I just realized there may be some folks that did not watch the Mahjong stream, and so they did not see these. But I was given rabbit ears because I was given rabbit ears. Oh, no, this is fine. I was given rabbit ears because I did not unlock my rabbit woman in the on Mahjong Soul for his Isra card. And yeah, although I don't know, I've always described myself. I've always described myself as I'm like the supportive dad that doesn't understand it when it comes to furries. You know, I'll drive you to your convention. I'll tell you, hey, don't step in that puddle. You're gonna get your suit damp. Yeah, exactly. I'm that juggalo that complained that his daughter's fursuit that she wore. It was which one? It was one of the Insane Clown Posse. One of the Insane Clown Posse's daughter is like she's like a furry, and she ordered a suit and it was shit. And he made a whole video like complaining on his daughter's behalf, being like, "This is poor craftsmanship. Like, what are you doing?" It's, yeah. That's your answer. Ooh. Scoops. He's got his own suit too. Oh, that's nice. Would really like a second white mana. My mana is actually kind of awkward here. So I can't double spell with anything. If I draw another white mana or even another blue mana, I'm going to be in a much better spot. I think I'm going to let that resolve. Then I'm going to get lost it, and I'm going to connive onto my spell queller. Fury. All right, never mind. That means I'm probably taking a hit from this. So is there a way? I think this is where I do this. They get to smack me for 3. I think I might take another 3 next turn too. I mean, we can get it. It's not that big of a deal. Satya coming in. Bam. No. Not that Aragorn. Please stop drawing these absolute monsters. If we get a white mana here, oh, it would be so cool to draw white mana there. I think I'm just doing this. And then I'm doing this. This also could get us out of bolt range. Yeah, maybe this Wandering Emperor is just not cutting it. Because this gives me a blue card for subtlety. Also just gives me a thing that I could play. Like, I like having the blue card for subtlety. Well, now it's an awkward spot. They probably take the subtlety or the pending. I think you take subtlety here, right? Your deck is primarily about revolving, holy fuck, resolving creatures. Like Jinkies, what am I talking about? Backstreet's back. All right, that's pretty good. That uses all my blue mana next turn, but I think I keep that. Like, there's a world where I don't keep that on top, but even if the spell queller dies, we have a pretty reasonable setup. Yeah, only Rathia revolves. I should make a I should make it so that if people want to add more rats to the stream, they can use channel points for that, or they can, if they really want to, they can spend money. But I know that we're back to only one large rotating rat. Snapdax. Holy shit. This card is so dope. Will that rotate Rathu turn it? That flips the rotation. That just makes Rathu rotate a different way. I'll make more rat for money or fun. Yeah, exactly. Can we pay to add rat traps? No, come on. They're a family member here. Oh, I like this hand. How do we add rats with channel points? Well, I have to add that first. I need to add the, like... A tenner for another rat? Deal. For you, medic? $5. Oh, shit. Well. And you get your choice of rat. Do you want the cowboy rat or the banana rat? I overheard something about Friday night Canlander fight. Yes. Tonight's Friday night Papier fight will be Canadian Highlander. The role of tonight's Friday night paper fight will be played by Canadian Highlander. I think I'm just going to Malcolm try to block here. There's also, yes, we have a rat with a knife. Well, we had James's rat standing by a rat with a sword. Oh, well, my dreams of chump blocking are gone. But that's okay, because Malcolm is going to help us out quite a bit anyways. Like, I imagine Malcolm is going to be fighting us some kind of removal. I hope. I have taken a bunch of damage. And we'll continue.
The $50 for you to wear the bunny ears.
$50 to wear the bunny ears? I just did it for free.
Well, now they have to start paying. That was like a trailer.
No, this is, I mean, that's the classic Wheeler bit, is being like, I should charge for this, and then just doing it for free. All right, what rat do you want, medic? I have the notification. Thank you so much. Which of these fine rats would you like? Do you want cowboy or do you want banana? Oh, no. I mean, I might need to cast this to gain life. Oh, I found the wrong land, but I can do this. Banana? Deal. Well, I'll get you your banana rat. Also, I may just discard everything to this. All right, banana rat on the way. I need to get better music for the stream, too. This ominous ambient music. Or what I should really do is set it up so that I could stream it and then the VOD is clear. I should finally do that, because I miss listening to my samba. Especially in the summer. Okay. Now the rat will not be this big. I mean, if there's, if you want, well, I could ask her what she did. What? Where'd it go? Hold on. You, that's it. Okay, hold on. So we need to, I have a very particular way of setting up my rats. There you go. Oh yeah. But because you paid more mana, Jesus Christ. Gosh, I'm sure mana pilled. Yeah, horny French music. We need horny French music. Don't think I don't see that. You know what? I think I'm going to race. I think my game plan is actually just going to be... I don't want to block and go all in on the frog. I think I want to do this. I think my game plan is Shadow Spear... Put Shadow Spear on frog. And does this swing work in my favor? 5. No, I'm gonna pass this turn. I think I passed this turn. I could crunch. Maybe I should. Oh, they're at 12. I think I should have attacked, maybe. Although it's a little... This setup's pretty terrifying. Opted not to play a land, so I have enough cards for my frog. Oh, fuck me. Yeah. Oh, thank God they went for that. Okay, I think I'm dead here. But I'm a little glad I didn't attack. I mean, I could trade. Eggs, and then they just... Oh, they can't cast this. Past the blockers. All right, here we go. I don't know. Oh, I can't trade because it's a 5/7 from the Inti. But I can do this. No, I need to do one more, right? So I survive and then I crunch back for 5. I don't know why they didn't swing with everybody. I don't think I have a block there. Churchwig, welcome back for the 49th month. How are you doing? How you been? 49 months. Time flies much like this frog sometimes. This cannot flash back anything meaningfully. Okay, on to game 3. Did a lot of damage to ourselves, and they had a much more aggressive hand, and we didn't have many spells. I think I could have played that a little bit better than I did. By a little bit, I mean a lot better, which would have maybe helped us out. Yeah, there's music playing, but it's low. Oh, I got a mulligan.
After 10,000 years, I'm free. It's time to conquer Earth.
An anonymous gifter donated $50 and said, for the thing we were talking about on Discord. Hold on, I need to remember. Is it the bunny ears? This kind of takes away from the anonymity. I assume it's the bunny ears. Am I putting on the bunny ears for the remainder of the stream? I think so. If not, they'll tell me. Somebody will let me know. You can also DM me on Discord. This is a judgment-free zone. That was me. No? What did we do? What did we talk about on Discord? You'll have to excuse me. I'm incredibly divorced. The other thing.
Well, Ben Wheeler, abusing magic.
Well, now my bunny ears are all tangled up in my fucking cord. I think I bought that. Give me a second. Give me a second. Let me find it. Oh, yes. Okay. Yeah. You know what? For you, I'll put them on. Oh, this is awkward timing. Yes. Thank you, Wormy. Can do, will do. That's actually perfect. I have some time coming up where I won't be able to do much except for finish these lists, and I'll take a look at the cube. Speaking of cube, hey Brian, how you doing? I haven't played your Oath deck yet. I'm playing it tonight, and I made some changes. I hope you're okay with that. I made a little bit of changes to the list. This is what I have. I really like the idea. I think it's very cool and underexplored. I think Oath in general is just underexplored in our format. I'm gonna get a meticulous archive here. Spell Snare. It's a little awkward against Avacyn's Pilgrim, but I don't actually mind drawing it in this matchup. Right? If they play a 3-drop, it's awkward, but they have a lot of very scary 2s. And a lot of tap lands, so the play pattern of tap land 2-drop. Do build it and play it tomorrow. I'm playing it tonight. Live. Caramel Bear for the 4th month. On a flight to Tiskland, what should I check out? Tiskland? What's Tiskland? Not much. What's Tiskland? Oh, Germany? Tiskland? I've never heard that word used for it. Oh, it's Swedish. There's the 2. I could kill this, bounce their next thing. That's not the best thing. I think I would rather Sauron's Ransom, try to hit a white source, and then we can Wandering Emperor, or then we can double spell next turn. Well, you gotta get the you gotta get the what the fuck is it? Curryverse? Oh yeah. I will take probably the one with a white source here. Yeah, give me this face down pile. Ooh. Nah, you can have it. Rafine, okay. Yeah, I kind of didn't want to go too deep on the enchantment. Like, there are a lot of enchantments that work with the lands deck. I didn't want to go too deep on it. I think I went sufficiently deep. Okay, Mantis Rider is a pretty good... This is... If I have to look at a thing, this is what I want to see. Yeah, I like the Scholar into the Replenish. I would love to find room for a Return All Lands from my graveyard card, but I just don't think that's happening here. Exile this. Boink. Then I can Brazen Borrower that. If I draw a land, we're in a great spot. Hell yeah. Oh, but that land, like I can go a Gonjo into Rafine. I think I'm doing that. Despite the fact that is so loud, I'm going to close my office door. Finally, now we can get serious. Oh. Find a swamp. Depths combo was combo win. I think I trimmed it because I wanted to get more on the Glacial Chasm stuff. I should look into Depths though. I mean, I like Dark Depths. I am pro Dark Depths in these decks, where a lot of players are not. Let me bounce the Mantis Rider. Yeah, I mean, I could see myself slotting it in. I kind of wanted to make room for like a Mystic Sanctuary package. Oh, Discharge is pretty bad. Feed the Cycle's pretty good. Still don't want to Bloodchief Thirst this. This card's going to come in handy to get rid of like an Inti or something. Yeah, you know what we need to do? We need to make a list of things to do for the stream. We need to make a list of updates for the stream. You can play a Mantis Rider. I'm going to flash this in. I'm going to go to blocks. I'm going to trade. If they have some kind of exile or... Oh! Then I'm just going to kill this in response. Okay. So I feel like we're in a pretty good spot now. Ew. Not a Johnny. Building Naya Maverick good stuff based off of things I saw at the Canlander win a duel. Depsing people still makes me feel something. Yeah, hell yeah. I think Elvish Reclaimer and Depths combo in like non-dedicated lands decks is also just like way underexplored. It's just, you don't need much. People hear lands and they go real deep on the lands package. You don't actually need that much for it to be like pretty cracked. Yeah, we got some Blue Burrow cards in here. Vren is the biggest one. Yeah, I'll take one. Bam. They know about the subtleties, so the next creature they play is gonna get mucked. Yeah, you don't need to be all in on lands. People hear lands and they get real excited. If their hand is just like mono removal, that's an annoying one, because I don't particularly want a subtlety in. I mean, I guess I can. It's still just a pretty good tempo play. I'll see what our Surveil land hits. Holy shit. Okay. don't think I want a subtlety here. Yeah, I could just play this troll. We are in trouble if they draw exactly like a cheap remove. I mean, they already pathed. So if they swords, we have a bit more cushioning. They could just have a 2-mana removal spell on my troll, though. That'd be pretty bad. All right, that's pretty good. I am going to kill this. I take a little bit of damage here to do that. I just don't want this on the crackback. I don't need to do it now, but I'm going to smash. We got Drain or Subtlety. I don't get to show up to streams much, but recently unemployed means I can. Well, you know, what could kill me from here? I don't think much, but this could kill me. If they hit like hand attack and have burn. Hand attack, or if they hit counterspell with burn. Yeah, I'll do this. Like they would hit a counterspell in this last. I can't think of a card that lets them push 5 damage. Oh, I see. Yeah, you got to look on the bright side. Absolutely. And also, for what it's worth, take advantage of it, you know? Like, it's not a great spot, but you're like, cool. I actually have time to do a thing. Hey, you know what happened last time I was unemployed? When I, like, left my job and I'm like, shit, I don't really have an idea of what to do. I was at least in a fortunate enough position where I, like, had some time to think about what I wanted to do. But I started streaming. I was just like, yeah, this will be fun. This will keep me from losing my mind. And look at it now. GG's, Dr. Chilburn. In hindsight, I don't know why I didn't attack with everything on the last Snapdax turn. Didn't end up mattering. Glad I got to show off Snapdax. Yeah, I love Snapdax. That card fucks. Heavy hitting card right there. Really cool commander, too. That's usually... that's a thing that usually people say when a card's not good, but I genuinely mean like that card can... push damage out of nowhere. Obviously, providing a bunch of keywords is pretty good. And I've been obsessed with Snapdax Infect and Commander for a long time. Yamalantu, please fight me. Any change I want to make here? Do I want to turn Brain Surge into something else? Trying streaming, actually the only viewer. Now is the worst time to try streaming. I mean, you shouldn't, when you're just starting out, you should not care about viewership or whatever. And honestly, when you're doing it as a job, you shouldn't care about viewership. But right now, this is the lowest viewership for streamers across the board that I have seen in years. And it's summer. It's like peak people. It's peak time for people not watching Twitch or whatever. Yeah, I'll keep. Spell Snare is such tempo advantage. My mana's pretty good. I can set up a Surveil land. I think I'm down to Clown. Just can find white, blue. I don't have a list, but you could probably, if you search like here, Kess, Wiley, Snapdax, Infect. You'll probably find Kessa's Snapdax deck somewhere. Oh shit. Yeah. The laundry? Laundry? Thank you. Or if you ask Kess on Twitter, you will probably be able to find Snapdax. I mean, I can not to do the Googling for you. Or there's probably it on EDH Rec too. It's the kind of deck that people that was built, got passed around the content sphere, and now people are, it's caught on. Okay, Goblin's a little awkward. Blue, white, surveil land. So I'd be mostly listening while playing other games. Just notice the ears. Are these bad boys? Why'd Canlander get the Canadian moniker? Because we were calling it Highlander, but there was already another Highlander. Like people, we always just called it Highlander, but the Europeans were quicker than us to getting it online. And it's like, well, we're in Canada. We should call it Canadian Highlander or Canlander. Like a lot of people just call it Canlander. Even when like we became aware of the European Highlander scene, we would call it Canlander. Yeah, the Spell Snare is looking real bad against the mono 1-drop dot deck. One of these days, this Spell Snare is going to tag something. European Highlander is a format. It's a thing. It's a thing. Yeah, I don't know. Highlander, like, for naming conventions, Highlander is not... It's a cool name, but it's also a name that, like, doesn't really work. You know? No, Auslander, 7-point Highlander, Australian Highlander is 60 cards. Here's the trifecta. You have European Highlander, which is 100 card and a banned list. Then you have Canadian Highlander, which is 100 cards and a points list. Then you have Australian Highlander, which is 60 cards and a points list. Duelist of the Iron Mind? Imagine I'm just going to subtlety here. I kind of want to double spell with this duelist when I have so many lands here. Australian Highlander uses a sideboard. Each of them have different selling points. Each of them have their own communities. Duelist of the Iron Mind. Like Duelist of the Iron Mike. Or Duel of the Iron Mike, I guess. But it's dual. It's like Duelist of the... Come on. Picture bloodbaths and elevator shafts. Murderous rhymes. Tight with genuine craft. Check the print. I forget it. I haven't listened to Liquid Swords in a long time. Yeah, I knew you had a 1-mana kill spell. Yeah, I knew you had a 1-mana kill spell. Okay, if we can draw like a swords or a path or a cut down or any kind of kill spell that I am... Okay. I don't even know if playing this is worth it. I think the actual play is play this tapped and then animate the Anchorage as a blocker. A lot of lands here. A lot of lands. I kept a land heavy hand. But, you know, I figured we'd get there. I was under the impression that we would... oh, no. Not the code Lyoko. I don't think you have enough stuff in the yard, though, right? It's like... Also, if they attack with just the root wall, I will trade. I will absolutely trade. do it. Yeah. Solemnity? No. You can keep asking me questions. That's the whole jam. Besides, I'm just drawing lands. I'm not doing anything. Solemnity combos with Glacial Chasm and Decree of Silence. That's like the tech in these replenish decks. And the whatchamacallit? Solemnity, Phyrexian Unlife, Solemnity. Is Force Bubble in this deck? Yeah, Solemnity with Phyrexian Unlife or Force Bubble or Decree of Silence or Glacial Chasm is dope. Just trading these creature lands. Yeah, Solemnity is like a great bridge between the like lock you out of the game with a big replenish and, you know, lock you out of the game with my like lands plan. 9 lives? 9 lives is a bit risky. There are just too many like edict effects. Yeah, the code breaker. There are too many like edict effects that can just cost you the game. Does it work with Dark Depths? It comes into play with the counters. I forget how I don't think it works. Yeah. Somebody just says they can't be placed on it. The wording and the ruling with counters on cards is all over the fucking place. I mean, it's consistent, but it's consistently weird. All right. Okay. We are gaming. I did successfully bait them into a spot where... just so many lands. Oh my god. Are Hydras? No, Hydras are not killed by Humility, because Humility just says they don't have activated abilities, but they enter with the counters. Yeah. Hold on. This is 7 years ago. This says it does work with Dark Depths, but I don't remember. Enter the battlefield without counters, immediately trigger bearing instants or sorceries if there's an object. These are all like 8 years old. I don't know. If it does work, cool. As well as... Okay, great. Then we should be on the Dark Depths combo. I said all this without actually looking at the card Solemnity. That may have been helpful. Okay, the Detective Phoenix and the Murex make this a very tough game. I need to draw... Can I even afford to fetch? Like if I draw Kalidas, can I get there? No, they attach the young hero roll to this anyways. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have fetched in the first place if my out is like Toxic Deluge. Oh, that's funny. Okay, well. All right. What good is the gift of prophecy if you don't use it? Yeah, I gotta imagine the Aether Hub is for just like Galvanic Discharge, or the fact that maybe they don't get got. Oh, this hand is beautiful. Yeah, if it creates a 20/20, then it's also huge. But like Solemnity Glacial Chasm is messed up. I'm actually going to keep this card. It represents another cheap spell for Ledger Shredder. I think I want to a Johnny. A Johnny against the red deck seems unfair. Ooh. But if this is your play... Well, if this is your play, then I would rather I think I still want to get a Johnny in the on the table here. It's just going to make it so much easier for us to not die. I would love original dual lands on Arena. Bad with P-Wave and P-Tide. Oh yeah, that's true. That's pretty bad. Am I on Opalescence? I think I put Opalescence in here. Did I? No, I did not. Oh, interesting. I remember considering it. Oh, you're the ring leader. Oh, you got a Brute Force or something? After blocks? You got an Infuriate. Okay. I mean, at this point, I want to do this. We have Cling to Dust, which can help us gain some life. We got Ledger Shredder, Baleful Strix. We got blockers. We did take a absolute brick right there. I put it back in. I mean, I feel like if you are playing... Oh, I'm not even playing Tide. Why am I not playing Tide? I guess I'm not playing Tide if I'm not playing... Like, I can do... Tide can combo with the balance part of it, though, which is kind of nice. But if I want Tide, then I also kind of want Wave. You're just going to the Dome. All right. You're just playing Burn now. I don't think I'm going to cast this Brain Surge anytime soon. Need to find a kill spell for this Lavamancer. They're thinking about Lavamancering the Baleful Strix, I think. I think I get my Triome here just to give me some good mana. I know what I'm using with I know how I'm using my mana in the next couple turns. And I just want to not get got with bad mana. That was a heck of a draw. I mean, most forms of... Yeah, I don't need that. Most forms of removal would have been pretty cool and good. I just have to hope that I don't die from their cards, and... I don't know. Seems a little unlikely. Robert of the Rich. I will block. They can play Monstrous Rage or Dreadmaw's Ire, but this gets it out of range here. Get this Brain Surge out here. Yeah, we just bounce off. Ooh. Stoneforge Mystic. Take action. Find Shadow Spear. Inquisition of Kozilek. I don't actually think I need... I would rather have cheap spells here. I will take your Laelia. That blocks that. This isn't doing anything. I think I'm just going to hold back. I don't think I can lose if I get the Shadow Spear down. I guess the defense of discarding like an Opter thing instead of the land there is that I can go Shadow Spear equipped and play out a Nethergoyf. Because Nethergoyf with the Shadow Spear is kind of clutch. They're going for the attack. No more lies. I'm going to block here. Yeah, if I'm able to replenish back just a bunch of creatures that also have some additional synergies, in that case it's a bit of a non-boat, but I think that's fine. Ooh, we drew all of them. I'm going to start with this one, and then I'm going to play this one, and that's going to trigger. I don't think I want... I mean, I probably don't need this opt. Blah. Also, this life point swing is going to get us out of range. If it would enter the battlefield with counters on it at the same time it enters, somebody doesn't stop it. Oh, perfect. Yeah. All right, we're groovy. That's good. That's good. Well, now I want to add Parallax Tide. Also, I kind of just want to add Parallax Tide because it's Parallax Tide. How often do I get to play Parallax Tide? You know? Yeah, all right. I'll add Parallax Tide. But what am I cutting? Do I really need Merchant Scroll? Do I really need Swan Song? I don't know how good Swan Song is going to be tonight. I could metagame. God, now I get why you're at 104 cards. It's so tough to get this all set up. We have some 2-for-1s here. Yeah, I think I keep this. I don't have removal, but I have the Malcolm into one of these two. Vren feels pretty strong. Oh, this card's awkward. Let's just do this. Yoink. Maybe I don't need this many basic lands. I mean, I should probably play some basic lands. Maybe I should add Get Lost too. Shit. I like Moment's Peace. I don't know if I'm going to need Moment's Peace. Or Tameo. Tameo, 4 mana. How is Tameo? 4 mana is a lot of mana. That was a good draw.
Eggs! E-double-G-S eggs!
I think I just killed this. It's a regrowth, yeah. No holistic wisdom tech? I should trim some of these lands. Let's cut that. And I could cut a Lush Portico, I guess. Do I have Archive in here? Meticulous Archive? I do. Yeah, I could cut Lush Portico. Or maybe I cut... Puts white as the anchor? Right, I have a game that I'm losing. Right, I forgot. I have a game to lose. What? Where's my planes? Do I not have a why don't I... What? What happened? Do I not have a basic planes in here? That can't be right. Did I just forget? Oh, shit. Well, this is awkward. Got to add my basic planes. Why is there no basic planes in this deck? Fuck. This may just kill me right here. Yeah, I think this actually kills me. I think this kills. Oh boy. Let's find out. Extra turns win? You have a time walk in here? Wait, am I missing a time walk in this? Or did you have time walk before you made the cut? Dreadmaw's Ire. Wow, this is going to cost 3 mana. I mean, yeah, honestly, if we had basic planes here, I feel like, well, I guess they get to animate that. That's kind of bad. Show frog. Okay, I'll draw the frog just for you.
E-double-G-S
See?
eggs.
Yeah, because now, I mean, I can play this thing out, but I should be at 5. And this Vren kind of locks the board up, and they're thinking about BMing the Handweir Battlements. I know it. They're thinking about it. Yeah, they did it. Why the hell is there not a basic planes in here? Also, Quintoxic back for the 19th month. How you doing? Oi. Oi, bruv. Yeah, I'm just dead. Thank you for the support. I hope you're doing well. Glad to have you. Good to see you. Anatomical Alchemical. Thank you for the 29 months of Show Frog. I'll try. No promises there. All right. Yeah, I think not having the planes may have cost me. I mean, it's not plebes. Maybe that's why I didn't add a planes. Do I have swamp and normal swamp? I don't. I should change that as well. Yeah, taking the additional 2. Not great. Not great. What am I cutting? Don't like pathways. I think pathways have genuinely gotten a lot worse. Mama Guard, please fight me. Oh, I don't see you online. Fight me, please. If I go AFK for a minute during your match, you're grabbing your food delivery. No worries. I'm going to go AFK at the beginning of our match. I'm still wearing the rabbit ears, just realizing this. I'm going to go AFK at the beginning of our match because I got to swap over the laundry. Not to brag, but I am doing laundry. Break the minimum on its toolbox. That's the wrong deck. Oh, I need to actually put this deck together. That's another thing. Maybe I don't need Force Bubble. And I can just play Opalescence. I can't keep this one lander. I can keep this more than one lander. I think I do that. Can find a blue-white Surveil land. We have a Fatal Push. Tainted Pack could just draw us a card. Only 3 basic lands? We got 4 now. Paradise Lost was a complete banger. I'd be... Yeah, see, I'm kind of interested in trying that card out. Also, not often that you get to play uncards. Yeah, I'll take that. Probably just going to cycle this Tainted Pact. This is not a Magic card I want to deal with. I mean... I don't think it's correct to keep this. It is kind of a large portion of the deck, but frog on camera. I repeat, frog on camera. Tainted Pact. You got a Spell Pierce? Decline. Decline. Kind of like seeing what you're up to, but I think I'm more interested in finding some cheap removal. Or Kalitas. No, Kalitas is just going to trade with something. Yeah, that's the one. Giving up Spell Snare if they go like a lead Spellbinder. I mean, if they go exactly lead Spellbinder, it's awkward every time. Yeah, it's just a normal frog, right? I guess I binned it. It's just a normal frog with psychic powers. I could play 101 cards. Maybe I should. I mean, for a deck like this, because our land count is so high, yeah, you know what? I'm going to run the 102 special. Because I don't want to cut the Ghostly Prisons. I mean, I could cut Squandered Resources. That would actually make my mana so much better. All right, I'm cutting Squandered Resources. I know that it's a cool enchantment, Zuran Orb. But this also just lets me make my mana better. It's tough. I think this is a totally fine deck to play as 102 or whatever. There are very few decks where I think that's okay, and I think this is one of those decks where it is fine. Because our land count is so high, right? It works really well with the high land count decks. Because you're just like, I need these utility slots. I need... I got a bunch of tutors. So this means Rafine's Tower can turn into Lush Portico. Thank God. No, I already have a Lush Portico. What did I cut? Did I cut Hedge Maze? Lush Portico, Hedge Maze, Meticulous Archive. Shit, what did I cut? Where's the recent history? Oh, I didn't cut a land. Mystic Sanctuary, that on top, sure. Staggering Insight. Holy smokes. I kind of want to get into a fight over this. Because then it lets me get the Jace down. Yeah, I'm going to get into a fight over this. I'm going to get into a fight over this. I assume they would Spell Pierce that if they had it. They have a creature land, but they're a little ways away from using it. If they have a Spell Pierce, this is like some huge fucking discipline and foresight. Because I think you fight over that. Given that you have a follow-up. Like, you have a follow-up. You didn't fight over the follow-up. Yeah, I want to look at your top card. I don't want you to draw Brainstorm. I want to play this and then I want to pass. Yeah, they're not that bad. Oh, I want to add Get Lost because I want more insurance against Blood Moon. I don't want to counter somebody's blood. I guess this also suffers from the Oh, no, Party Gust doesn't do this. I need to read some of these new cards more thoroughly. All right, this deck is perfection. Perfection. But I have not updated it for my my editions. Beta balance. Ooh. I like decks like this because it lets me play cards that you don't get to play in too many spots. Oh yeah, if they Blood Moon me here, it'd be bad. But I'm talking. Sorry, I was talking about the deck I'm playing. They got to Shard of Course. Ooh. We have the Anchorage to block, or I can. Oh, that's pretty good. I should brainstorm first. Well, no, if it's Spell Pierce, I can pay. Scoops. Do not shout the course. If you wish to shout the course, please be careful. Ooh. Big dragon. And a bird. Am I returning this? Or is it better to Anchorage? I think I'm returning this. Okay, bye. I didn't even check to see what this was. Oh, I can do both because I drew the deserted beach. Three. Ooh. This is kind of hot. We can also bounce our own manifest cards with Jace. And like I can rebuy this Feed the Cycle if I really need to. Jace the Mind Sculptor, folks. Jace the Mind Sculptor. Better than all, they say. How is it having JTMS and Gladiator? This is my first time playing it. This is my first match getting it out. I enjoy it. I'm a fan of Jace the Mind Sculptor. I've always considered myself a fan of Jace the Mind Sculptor. Wait. Oh, they're in the deck box, right? I'll keep this. We have a Swamp. Swamp off the Troll. Swamp off the Troll. Swamp it up. We also have a Swamp off this. I'm gonna find myself a basic Swamp then. This keeps me open to Staggering Insight. I didn't hear it. Yeah, Jace. Jace to everybody else. I didn't hear no bell. Show me your secrets. You got a 2-drop you're trying to play? You got a 2-drop you're trying to play, yeah? I mean, if they flash out a Malcolm here, it's kind of bad for me. So I want to Swords to the Malcolm. The Judge's Familiar doesn't let me do that. There's a chance I should have just passed. I could have just passed. Passed and hold up swords. I feel like IOK is going to be relevant in this matchup at all parts of the game. I'm going to take that. The swords is going to be pretty good against a Timeless Dragon here. What does this card do? That's kind of cool. So we're like a blue-white skies list. I do like blue-white skies. I'm a sucker for blue-white skies. I'm hoping I get to really show off this deck, because the Bant deck, for Canlanders tonight. I mean, I hope I'm showing off this Esper deck too. This Esper deck has felt pretty strong, like a lot of fun to play. There's some tweaks that we can make, but I am enjoying the play patterns. Plane cycle and then that. So am I going to... Yeah, I think I'm okay doing this. Instead of taking another 2, they didn't plane cycle. Whoa. Why didn't you plane cycle? God, I don't want to trade this for this, do I? Do I? No, not really. I kind of want to get this Vren down. Swords is going to be able to deal with the Timeless Dragon. So even if they counter the Vren... Yeah, this I'm going to want to kill. Oh, that's a good magic card. Let's resolve this. This card seems pretty strong against their deck. If they have a cantrip, it's... Whoo-hoo. The double requisition rate? They have a cantrip, it can be a little awkward, but it's also just awkward for them because they're losing life. I think we need to add more hours to the day. Please, just give me a couple more hours every day. That would be so nice. That would be such a nice birthday gift. As Shieldred got exiled at the cost of a card. Yeah, I got 2 for 1. Okay, I'm okay with that. I am okay with that. The beatdown is not that bad here. Well, now it's awkward. Oh, but if I draw a land, I can Swords the Judge's Familiar. I mean, I have the land to do it. I can't do Swords, Judge's Familiar, and the Spell Dancer with the Vren, but I can Swords this. Yeah, my mana is a little awkward. I should have maybe not gone basic Swamp here. I can Swords this. I can kill that. Or I could just play Vren. Do I care about this card? I don't think I care about this card too much. So what if I do this? I mean, I kind of do. It's annoying. But Vren also makes developing the Timeless Dragon. I believe they are on the game plan of hardcast Timeless Dragon. They could Flare Denial this or Subtlety this, and that'd be a little awkward. But not too awkward. It is Subtlety. And wait, was that a Metallic Rebuke? Oh, a Spectral Sailor. What if I put that on top and then they attack? They can attack Timeless Dragon. If they drew land, they can go attack, land, Timeless Dragon. Annoying, but not the end of the world. Oh, especially because I just get to play out the Wandering Emperor here. I get to play out the Wandering Emperor, exile the Spell Dancer, play out my land, and then next turn, if they go land dragon, I can go Vren, drown in the lock, or this. Sure, I'll kill this card. Will I kill this card? I think now I will kill this card. So I'm getting, I think I make a samurai and I hold this. Because I get a rat. So now they would have to bounce a token. They could bounce a token. But I can Takanuma back the Wandering Emperor, which is kind of nice. I'm gonna take off these rabbit ears. They're not that uncomfortable, but the way that I have them, oh, that's a fucking incredible draw. Okay, we may be in some trouble. Tamio. They've yet to do this. They could bounce Ren. Treasure Cruise was huge because we were just trying to fight a battle of attrition here, and we proceeded to lose that one. Although Solitude is an incredible draw. I think I want to Solitude I think I Solitude this Tamio. Because that gets rid of... I don't want to deal with Tamio. It builds to the board, and it lets me kill the fairy. And they obviously don't gain life. Yeah, they can now develop this dragon, but I can race the dragon, and if I get Vren plus a kill spell, it's pretty bad. If they get rid of the Solitude, I can Takanuma back the Solitude as well. And I also, just now, I have an easier line of Takanuma back this Wandering Emperor. I can't find Mystic Sanctuary. Yeah, there's the Dargon. Ooh. Activated ability. If they have a swords or whatever, then bad beats. But now we can Takanuma back the Solitude. We could also Takanuma back Wandering Emperor. I'm going to get another rat. And their Timeless Dragon is exiled. Yeah, this card is unbelievable. I think this card is very excited to play this card in Highlander, too. I think this card is going to be pretty strong. Ward 2 is wild. I mean, Ward as a whole is pretty good. It's very funny, the conversation with Ward as well, where, you know, it's like, oh, it's basically hexproof. And in higher power formats, when the removal is so cheap or free, that is not always the case. Like, Ward 2, when you're casting a 1-mana kill spell or a free kill spell, obviously means that you're not paying 5 mana to deal with a 4-mana card or whatever. But the strength of a lot of the format is kind of based around the fact that everything is so fucking efficient. I don't want to lose Ren to like a Wandering Emperor or to this. They can do that. That's fine by me. Yeah, I think this is fine by me. If this is their whole turn, I'm okay with that. Oh, I couldn't Takanuma plus the thing. Okay. They're going to be cruising. Yeah. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, what I was trying to get at is that, like, it's funny that this Ward 2 is obviously more impactful when the removal is more expensive, because then you're trading down in mana just to get rid of something that has probably already impacted the board in some way, shape, or form. And then in higher power formats, you are spending more mana in order to kill it, but that is brutal because 3 mana for a Swords of Plowshares means that you might not be able to also play your Nethergoy for, like, your cantrip. Like, it turns cantripping into an answer, into something that is a bit of a pisser. I think I want to fire this off now. Solitude feels like just a pretty good hit. Or Jace the Mind Sculptor. I'm going to get Jace the Mind Sculptor. My opponent has nothing in play. All right. Ren is Power Creep, Cletus. Yeah, they're very similar. The losing lifelink is a big thing, because Cletus got a lot of power out of being a good anti-aggression tool. It also just has, like, synergies in other formats, like in Pioneer, right? Like, Cletus being a vampire in the vamp stack is wild. You know. GG's Momagart, WPs. All right, let me get my next match against Silent Soul up, and then I'll put the opening hand on the screen, but I gotta go grab the laundry, because I was supposed to grab my laundry last match, and I didn't. I still got time. It's only 1:30. Yeah, we've only been streaming for 2 hours. We got time. Yeah, Jace isn't so much the problem as it is just you got to deal with my board, but then also I have this Planeswalker. It's just a funny set of circumstances, or like the timing of it, right? Okay, I'm gonna grab this laundry, so 1 sec. Okie dokie. Okie dokie artichokes. Oh, didn't have these on before. Oh, shit. I mean, it doesn't deal with this. What do I have to deal with a Retrofitter Foundry? Prismatic Ending? Ooh. Off a Dababi ring? Daily and Epicure, what is going on? I don't know what I want to find off of my Stoneforge. I don't know if they're an aggressive deck or if they're like an artifact engine deck. So I'm going to lead with Baleful Strix. What? What are we doing? Also, what is this sleeve? Jesus Christ. I thought it was Tameo for a second. But no, it's a hot vampire. She has she's got, I guess those aren't Tameo ears, they're Tameo horns. Horns? Yeah, there's an Ox of Agonis in the yard. I'm at 16. Nah, I'm not going to trade one for 1 year. Oh shit. I'm like kind of in love with what's going on here. I don't entirely get it. But I like what's happening. I think I'm going to get a Shadow Spear. Well, I could get this. Rathi's Friend. That's Rat 3. I mean, Shadow Spear on one of my flyers seems pretty good. Let's do this. I can exile my land.
Eggs! EGGS eggs!
Cherubinger back for the 35th month. How you doing? Welcome back. Glad to have you. Hello, Wheeler. Did the cards you got in Amsterdam please the big demon overlord? They did. Thankfully, due to the generosity of folks aiding me in picking up the Deutsch foils, as well as... See, this on the Foundry is worrying. I might Thoughtseize this. Are you going to kill something? You're thinking about killing something. I mean, I think I should do this. Are they like mono red madness? This Retrofitter Foundry, they've played like terrifying card after terrifying card. Yeah, that's fine. You got a 1-drop card? I will keep that. That's going to be good for Ox of Agonis. Feel like I'm going to Solitude this card. Is there a world where I play this Fell the Profane? And then take a beat from this? 'Cause this is only on spells. I feel like I play the Fell the Profane and I look to hardcast the Solitude. I think I like that. We can double block the 4. I'll just take the beats. Oh, this sucks. I don't know what I'm playing against. I think I do this. Hold up Mana Drain. That's what I do. I play this Shadow Spear. I pass. And I hold up Mana Drain. I just take some hits. Solitude's going to help out with that. They're far enough away from the Ox. I'm just like petrified. Yeah. would you prefer mono black or 4-color artifacts? Whatever you want. 4-color artifact sounds interesting. Colors on a Gladiator Aristocrat stack. I like Mardu. I think the mana is so good for Mardu now. It should be Mardu. I'm just going to take 6. Then I got a Solitude. And I get to Solitude this Byway Barterer. If they play a card, I get to mana drain it. Which is kind of nice. Can I afford to take another? That's a lot of double black. But that's probably fine. My issue, this Cauldron, I do not have a lot of permanent-based removal. I mean, I can always Otawara the Cauldron if I need to. Make a servo. Exile that. Like, I imagine there's going to be a spot where I'm very aggressively blocking. What would it take on Arena for Gladiator Aristocrats to be Martyr plus green? Like original dual lands. Or like just more green cards, honestly. We have birds, which is nice. I think you would need ODs though. Maybe this is greedy. No, I think this is fine. Play this. Exile this. Put the Solitude in front of the Epicure. I could put this in front of that. But then they just Cauldron onto the servo. So I think I do this. And then we can bounce the servo, or if the servo turns into construct, that just gives me a cushion for the life gain. They're not at Ox of Agonis mana. Holy fuck. And my mana is so bad. Well, no, I can Otawara and Thoughtseize this. Okay, let's do that. I can't Otawara and Mana Drain. My mana is too bad. Let's see. They have a 6-drop. They have a Carnosaur. Oh my god. What am I playing? Why? What is going on? I'm terrified. I'm terrified of this deck. Mono red madness? My cards are just not lining up very well against them for what it's worth. But also, I'm just like, I don't know what I need to prioritize. I think I should have held off on the Stoneforge because I don't think Shadow Spear is what I wanted. What the fuck? Is it Big Red? Am I against Big Red? But why would Big Red be on these two? I've just had these cards stuck in my hand. I think I should have been more aggressive with the Solitude. Yeah, if I hadn't Solitude there, I can use my mana better. Okay, this is fine. This is research. It's scouting. Ooh, actually, hold the fucking phone. Okay. Hold full control. I want to stop everywhere. I go to the beginning of combat. I'm going to try to exile your Bone Horde Dracosaur. They are going to Agatha's Soul Cauldron. Bone Horde Dracosaur. It just does 2 to a target. I kind of want to get that. I mean, I think this is a case of they're just playing a big, like I'm losing to cards that I can interact with, right? This Soul Cauldron hit the table and I can't do anything to it. I could have Otawara'd it, but I went for a, to try and reclaim some kind of value. What the fuck? And then they just played 5 drops. I had no idea what they were doing, and I needed some idea. I'm so confused. So hopefully I can regain some composure in this next game. Yeah. Is there another card I could be playing in here? I mean, Fractured Identity might actually be hot. I am not on Fractured Identity. The Voldaren Epicure into the, like, aggressive cards led me to believe that Shadow Spear was the right call. Cryptic Coat would have been absolutely the correct call. Hindsight is 2020. But, you know. My opponent is playing Raccoon Typal. This card's very good. Very annoying too. I might even Fateful Absence it. Aegis? Yeah, I could have played Aegis. I was considering it. Like, I was initially calling this Esper Stoneblade with, like, Aegis and Cryptic Coat and Shadow Spear. And then I swapped Aegis. What? There's white? You're actually using the white mana? I'm going... Either way, I'm going to need a Runback because this list is fucking with my head. I think it's like a Breach combo deck. Like the discard stuff and now Moonbless Cleric. Like it's got to be a Breach deck, right? Yours. Like they're finding Breach or like Showdown of the Scalds, right? Or Blood Moon. Yeah, Blood Moon's a good one. So I'm dead. Because I know that I'm drawing that. How do I survive? Are they just splashing for Blood Moon? This doesn't get lost. This can't counter this because they only have one card in their graveyard. I think I have to Cryptic Coat, and then the Agandra gets put under that, and we draw a counterspell? No. We can draw a counterspell with this. There's a chance that we can just outmuscle them even under Blood Moon. Is that the avenue that we take? This card's not going to be able to do anything. This card is also... I don't think that can't be the answer, right? I think I'm on...
Eggs!
Try to hit something here.
Eggs.
Dismember's a thing that we can cast under Blood Moon. You know what? I'm fucking going for it. I think this... Until we draw basic lands, I think this is how we have to win the game. Because, like, I'm not doing it any other way. I think we have to just... race. No, Ransom hits my library. I think I'm on... I'm on them playing Blood Moon. No, they played another fucking card. I could have Fateful Absence the Brazen Collector. Maybe that's better. I just take another 3. Then they don't have the mana here. Yeah, that would have been better too. Yeah, I'm so fucked by their deck. So... So, are you like Big Boros or Big Red splashing white to find Blood Moon? Because we didn't see any white in our last game. I attack for 4... No, I don't win this game. I don't know. don't know what they're doing. I got. Big red, splash white to find Blood Moon, Swords Path Flage. Okay, I like that. It is very funny to splash a color to find a card that shuts you off that color. Like, that part is pretty funny. That's fucked. Was not prepared for that at all. At all. I will keep this. These will be finding basics. Potentially. Lion's Eye Diamond. I could add another basic, actually. Back for the 57th month. As long as you control a permanent of each color, prevent all damage that would be dealt to you. That is some invasion rare. I forget what it's called. I think I'm going to slide a hand. Do I want to keep up reprieve? Am I reprieving what they're playing here? Probably not. This reprieve feels like it can get a lot of value elsewhere. But also I could just play this white, black. Do I need white or blue? I would need white. I think I would need both. White, black, blue. I think I'm leading this. And then this can find a swamp if we needed to. God, what is that? It's something of resistance. I don't think it. No, Sphere of Resistance is well, Sphere of Resistance is Sphere of Resistance. It's Spirit of Resistance. I think it's Spirit of Resistance. I picked up a playset of those for the invasion block constructed deck. Spirit of Resistance. Let's fucking go. It's got like somebody on a cliff or something, I think is the artwork. Shadowy Backstreet. I'll take that. Sleight of hand. I think I want Prismatic Vista over Swamp, because basic Swamp is not as important as basic Plains. Maybe I should have led with that. Alright, there's a bunch of Kavu. Or no, not Sphere. Spirit of Resistance. Oh, those are Kavu. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I thought it was me. Oh, I must be thinking about there's one with like Urza. Oop, there's one with like Urza on the front. Ooh, the horse? The Retrofitter Foundry is kind of nasty. But I think we got some time. I'll fire this off. I don't think I need Bowmasters. Take a snap. Janny. And then we can reprieve. And now we have some insurance against Blood Moon. Well-laid plans. I think that's the one. Maybe? I don't know. It's a dorky enchantment from Invasion Block. I believe it's a rare. and I believe it's white. Well-Laid Plans isn't white though, right? It's blue. It has a name that is very... Oh. It has a name.
Eggs.
Rewards of
EGGS.
Diversity. That's what it is.
You know, this is with Woody now, right?
No, I did not know that that is Woody Nelson brand weed. Thank you. Blue? Blue is new. Thank you. Hi, call me Rusty. Welcome back for the 42nd month. 42 months is a long time. Yeah, you're telling me, bud. You're telling me. Thank you so much for the support. I hope you are doing well. Glad to have you, and may I say good to see you. All right, let's play a Shieldred. Phyrexian Scrapyard. They have white mana to kill my Shieldred if they need to. If they have a Swords or a Path is what I mean. I like that idea, actually. The Moonblast Cleric might be a little ham. But I mean, it paid off there. It paid off there because it was just like very fast. Oh, there's the Blood Moon. Okay, we have some tech against the moon, though. And we have a Shieldred in play. That's pretty good. We planned for the moon. They now have no white mana to get rid of Shieldred. Snapcaster Mage. Reprieve Eulalia. Haha. That's pretty helpful. Not here, but... a second basic land. Ooh! Stifle the Retrofitter activation. Okay, okay. Okay! Cooking up. 42 months is a long time. Should I make the camera larger? I think I should make the camera larger. Doing that might expose just how shitty my setup is. It clips cards. I mean, realistically, what I should do is get a green screen. That's too many lands. I will keep this. And I will put the troll back. Maybe I should have kept the troll because the troll... Oh, I could zoom in. Yeah, that's true. I don't know. There are a bunch of quality of life upgrades I would like to make this year. Yoink. I need a new camera. For one thing. Yeah. Ruby Medallion. Ooh. Ruby Medallion. Stoneforge. Cryptic Coat. Also gives me a blue card for Subtlety that isn't Treasure Cruise if I absolutely need to. Oh, shit. Dope. Dope. Yeah, this card rules. I've thought about making some combo decks with this card. in Canlander. I just haven't done it yet. There's so much shit. Honestly, it's the set release, and I don't play enough. If I had time and energy to go out to weeklies more often, then I would be all over that. Oh, what? Oh, Ruby Medallion, right. Well, this card fucking sucks, so I'm gonna subtlety it and hope to find an answer. This card is so good. Unbelievably good card right here. Oh, I'm glad I checked. I was like, I'll just find my blue-black surveil land. It's right here. I think I am going to actually block, because this gets me closer to Treasure Cruise, and I need that. Tamio. Ooh. Oh. What is... Did they put it on the bottom? They put it on the bottom. Oh my god. Okay. I could play Tamio. And then Treasure Cruise. If I do that... Yeah, I think that's fine. Think. Do I want to leave any of these in the graveyard? Not really. Alright, let's leave up Thoughtseize mana. Did not hit Thoughtseize mana. So as long as they don't Blood Moon exactly this turn, I think we'll be fine. They can play a big dork. I'm okay with that. But as long as it's not... That card's annoying. If they have this plus... They already bolted, right? But they discard their hand. Ooh. Little ways away from Flage and Friends. Oh, and I can just Bones them. That's pretty hot. That is so fucking hot. Oh my god. Well, it doesn't actually work the way I want. Because it says escaped, right? Unless it escaped. Still pretty hot. Still pretty hot. Here is this. Going to combat. Exiling Flage. And then still at beginning of combat. Oh, I guess I could do this whenever. Right? I probably want to do it now anyways. I mean, no, I don't want to do it now. I don't need to do it now. I want to do it now because it lets me attack. Potentially. But no, I just played it this turn. So this is going to pressure that. This, they would have to shove it into that, so I'm going to kill the Barterer. Alright, well, I've given you a turn to draw Blood Moon. If you want to run the Ambergris into the Emperor, they can. If they drew like a Molten Impact, then that's really bad. That's pretty tough for me. I think this is how I was supposed to do this. I used to be mad. Welcome back for the 55th month. How you doing? Been a while since I could catch a stream. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing all right. Oh, they drew a white card to do this? Ooh. Discarded this turn. It's other creatures? Let's see what we mill. I'm going to want that card. Okay, now I don't feel too bad about... don't feel too bad about Blood Moon. I'm gonna spell queller that. This ruby medallion really put in work. All right, check out this sick faux pas, everybody. I just kind of want to use my mana efficiently here. Put those two on top. I'll do this after this. I can connive with the bony boy, but I don't know if I want to. I think I want to put it on the queller to get it out of range. But that is a 6 energy. I just don't have anything that I want to... I don't want to bring either of these back because I like these cards. The cards in my hand say I don't get Blood Moon, but at this point of the game, I don't think it matters. I guess one of the ways that I could lose is if they play like a big, like... Kill the... what's the burn down the house. If they like burn down the house into Blood Moon, that can kill me. So I guess I like having that 1-2 punch there. Ooh, I have a treasure chest. Cool. GG's Silent Soul. Can I have a... Can you ship your list? Yes. Oh, you want... Yeah, we can finish the best of 3. Oh, we can get a BO3 going on. Little BO3. A little best of 3. I built my Canlander deck at the beginning of the week, and then I switched my Canlander deck to something else. Everybody, please feel bad for me. I'm going to keep this. I feel like the Duelist is going to get that going off, and we have a basic. BO303. Fountain Bell. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. The best of 3 of 3 of 3 of 3 of 3 forever ever. Forever ever. I'm gonna Stoneforge if they have a bolt. I think I want Shadow Spear this game. Shadow Spear on the Duelist of the Mind is pretty hot. I did not have a bolt. If I get mooned on 3, it'll be pretty bad. Not much I could do. Yeah, not much we can do. I mean, I'm not going to concede because I have a basic plains here. But yeah, this is just kind of, I don't know. I could play one more basic land. How much of a difference is that going to make? Probably not a lot. We have subtlety that can be helpful, but yeah. Not great. I win this race, so I'm going to attack. We could draw Troll or Lorien Revealed to, you know, help out. This is another way that we can maybe win. This mana drain's never getting cast. Another way that we can win is by drawing a single blue source into Treasure Cruise. What is Frog? Frog is great. Frog is so big. Yeah, I'm just dead. Blood Moon, everybody. Good quality Magic the Gathering. What an interesting game. Where my deck building consideration was, do I want my deck to be playable? Ooh. I think I value Shieldred over Vren. The question is, do I value Jace over Vren? I think so. Yeah, very interactive. Very, very cool. Very cool format. Let's do that. I could fire off a sleight of hand turn 1. I think I just want to do this. I've voiced my grievances surrounding Blood Moon's place in our format. Right now, I'll do it. Take the troll. L M O. Yeah, you can construct. Yeah. Yeah, you can smack me for 2. Check out all these basic lands I have. I mean, if we get a basic blue, then I can cast Frog. We could draw Get Lost. We could draw Prismatic Ending. Unfortunately, I sequenced my lands in a way so that I could play spells. And because of it, I didn't factor in my opponent having a 1 out of 100 until turn 3. And when I tried to accommodate it. But then it didn't matter. Yeah, I think Blood Moon is pretty terrible for the format. Like, it feels bad. It's incredibly centralizing in the matches that it exists. It's just, yeah, I'm just done. It just, like, you can't reliably prepare for it in Gladiator without, like, making a big consideration. Like, it affects 2-color decks pretty harshly, too. It's just, I just think it's unhealthy for the format. Blood Moon and Mana Drain are the big ones where I'm like, these are probably just not great for the format. All right, Griffin, please fight me. But like, that's a pretty reasonable case of, like, you know, of it's anecdotal in the sense that it's just this one match showcasing it. But it's one of those things where it's like, well, I started playing around it when I could play around it. All my decisions leading up to it were about how do I not get got by it. And then I got by it anyways. And if they didn't have it, then I just kind of jeopardize, like, everything else. It's just so, it just makes the game about itself, right? Or the threat of it. And not in an interesting way. in a way that leads to non-games and limitations on what is possible in the format in regards to deck building. Jesus Christ. I think I'm doing this. Man is a little awkward. Hell of a card. A very cool, fun, interactive card that you can totally play around. Third path. Okay, well this means that we can get the frog down. Frog into third path is a little awkward though. But Shadow Spear can help with that. Like there could be a spot where my game plan is literally load up on the frog with Shadow Spear. Print Pop. Yeah, Pop is, if Pop makes its way to Arena, that's gonna be fucked. Ooh. Maybe this Brain Surge could be another land. Let's go frog. Pop. Ooh, that's a good magic card. You know, at this point, I think I am just doing this. They could kill my Kalitas, but can they ever kill Frog? I'm here to find out. Frog with a Shadow Spear. Pretty gross. I will be at Vegas. Huh? I lose all abilities and become Frog? But I'm already Frog. Makes me a 1/1, which makes me a... I think I want to do this. So then I'm going to become a 5/5. So I don't die to Bolt. Is it perpetual? Actually, I didn't actually check. Perpetually becomes a 1/1. No, that's the other one. Until end of turn. Okie dokie. I don't think I need you. Maybe I should have kept it because it lets me Brain Surge. Yes, I will be in MagicCon. I will be at MagicCon Vegas. I will be at CubeCon. I will be at some tournaments, some Canlander tournaments coming up. The Cosmic Games in Bellingham. Okay. Yeah. Frog. Shadow Spear. Shadow Spear. Welcome to Magic the Gathering. This is finding a triumph. Tonight is, yes, Canlander, Friday Night Paper Fight tonight. Ooh, if I get stifled here, it's bad news. I thought about stifling on my turn. I think you should maybe fetch. There's no wasteland in our format, so I think I should fetch. And so, but like, I guess the threat of like a spell snare is legitimate. Show me your secrets. You kept up mana. Why? Got a Malcolm? Yes, absolutely. I'll sign anything. I will sign anything at events. As long as it's not weird. If it's weird, then I'll sign it. Even as a joke, it feels a bit off-putting saying I'll do it for money. Wish there was a wasteland in the format. Yeah. I think Gladiator needs Force of Will, Wasteland, and original duels. And then we're okay. Then we can talk about Blood Moon. Then we can talk about Blood Moon. Then we're cooking with entirely different gas. Ooh. Get that Mentor out of there. That card is scary. Sign James's name. I usually sign over James's name. Sends a message of I'm a dick. Sometimes I would sign over. I don't sign over people's names. That's rude. I'd signed over James's face. That was funny. Not today. You get to flage me? I've got nipples, Fokker. Can you flage me? Pending's good against flage. I don't know. Am I casting this card? I might actually hard cast this spell. What's my next turn like? Or I could use it to find a second blue source. Yeah, I like subtlety. I like flare denial. We have pact negation. I don't want days. Seen some people be like, we really need days. I'm like, we really don't. we really do not need days. We got a strangle. I guess this way, if they find a white X land, oh, they just found a Triumph. Okay. Do they have a lightning bolt as well? No. Interesting. Interesting. I don't think I need Shadow Spear this game. I think I'm getting rid of that. I'm going to... Do I want to do this? I think I play this land. Okay, here's what's going to happen. They're going to flage my Malcolm. And I can't drown in the locket. They could also Shadow Spear their Inti, which I can then Agonjo. If they Shadow Spear Inti, and I Agonjo it, then they're probably going to strangle Malcolm. I think that is going to put enough cards in the graveyard so that I can drown in the lock their flage. If they just go for flage, or if they do this, I know that, okay, so if they're doing this, they're going to strangle my Malcolm. So do I care about this? I could bounce Malcolm here, or bounce Inti here. That's kind of hot. What if I bounce Inti? The other unknown is tough. Why do I bounce Inti here? What does that do for me? Do I counter... Countering Flage can be tough. Because that would require them to Inti. If they're doing this, they're going to strangle. Am I okay with them strangling? They strangle this. I get to Gonjo the Inti. Okay. I think I like this play pattern. I like my setup. I think I like this. Okay. So I can't flage. Oh, I can't drown the lock flage with this play pattern. So I can pending the flage. That's fine. I'm okay pending the flage. Ooh, I like this Ajani. Do I want to draw it? Not really. I kind of want to draw a land to Lorien Revealed if I know what I'm doing on my turn. Yeah, just draw these cards. Oh, I don't even need to pending the flage now. Interesting. So this lets me... Oh, fuck. But they have enough cards in the yard that I can actually just do this. I'm gonna kill that. That card is terrifying. Play this. Pass the turn. I'm gonna Brazen Borrower this third path. And then try to spell snare it on the way down. Swift Spear. Yeah. They're more aggressive than I thought they would be. They're really holding off on this flage. They have a treasure cruise. Are they going to cruise their flage away, or their stack for the flage? I do need... I mean, I have Brazen Borrower as a threat. Maybe I did need Shadow Spear this game. Oh, that's a hell of a draw. Okay. Yeah. I can Takanuma back a Johnny. Is that what I'm doing this game? Really wish this was different. The fact that, okay, now there's two, but I didn't see two when they were treasure cruising. Very weird. Flage at $30 is wild. Check out how much Ocelot Pride is. Maybe that card has went down. I'm glad I got my Ocelot Pride when I did. My foiled German Ocelot Pride. That was a card that when I saw it, I'm like, oh, this card is going to be $1 million. It's just like going to be played in Modern. It's going to be played in like Commander. Find an archive. Cletus. Okay. This is how we win now. So I get the Cletus. I pending the Swift Spear? Do I need to pending the Swift Spear? They're going to flage me. So I think I should pending the Swift Spear. Oh, I don't need to do X's one. Well, do I need to pending the Swift Spear? I probably do, because if they go like land... Path Exile Flage. The problem is I'm so down on cards. That Treasure Cruise is fucked. Treasure Cruise is another card where it's like, I don't know if this card is like should be legal. I think the Gladiator ban list in the next year, I can't talk about too much stuff, but I think, well, for obvious reasons, but I think that's a hell of a draw. I think the Gladiator ban list in the next year is going to be huge.
Eggs.
Massive.
E-double-G-S eggs.
Like they're not the list itself. I do think it'll be going through some changes, though, is what I mean. Sorry, it'll be huge. We're banning everything. I think there will be a large collection of changes that will happen to the Gladiator ban list over the next year. Okay, Kalitas, assuming they don't have burn or bounce. Yeah, huge quality, not quantity. Like, I think there's going to be some shifts. Because different cards now have different, like, the landscape has just changed. Oh, fuck. Well, hello. Hey there, little otter. Trying to draw into a burn spell, I assume. Or a bounce spell. Did you get there? You're not hovering over my Kalitas. I don't know what this card does. Whoa. Oh, I kind of know what this card does. It's pretty good with this. If I draw a kill spell, I think I'm in it. Or I could play this. I have this Hall, the Storm Giants. We're in a bit of a tricky spot. Card is most likely to be banned or unbanned. Well, there are certain cards in the format. Again, this is just my take. There are certain cards in the format that as the format overall gets more powerful, it gets more awkward to include, like, to have them still running around free of charge, for lack of better terms. Target instant or sorcery engraved against flashback. Big ones are Treasure Cruise and Mana Drain. Those cards are unreal. There's a reason they're banned in God knows how many formats. Okay, they drew exactly a bounce spell. And this kills me. I could play around... Oh no, I couldn't play around removal. That gets bounced. I animate, block, kill. No, I couldn't. We were dead. Pioneer legal? Yeah, it's while that card's still legal in Pioneer. But also Amalia is still legal. So what are you going to do? I haven't played with the new Grenzo. I played against it in Rakdos. Well, it's like the Gladiator ban list right now. I mean, it's Oko, Minskimbu, Demonic Tutor, the One Ring, Reanimate, Natural Order. What are the other ones? There's some of them. Field of the Dead. I think that's it. Field, Oko, Minskimbu, Natural Order, Demonic Tutor, Ring, Reanimate. That's it. That's not bad considering the fucked up card pool that we have access to. All things considered. This hand may have been a little greedy with the Ledger Shredder, but never mind. It's never greedy. Become frog. If you spell snare me, I will not forgive you. Okay. What's the tipping point for those cards conceivably being unbanned? Well, that's the thing. there are a variety of things that can happen to change the legality of those cards. There can be other cards printed that make whatever, really pushed it to be... Ooh. Sorry, 1 second. I'm about to frog. Yeah, I'm doing this anyways. Oh, I'm frogging so hard right now. Wait, doesn't this have word like a bajillion? It does. Gotta bounce this. Tempo bounce. Feel the Dead is a Magic card where there could conceivably be a world where we want to include that, like, in the format. Right? It is a fucked up Magic card, but there might come a time where Gladiator is just a format for, like, it's a format where there are consistently fucked up Magic cards. The issue is that right now it is, and it's not even that big of an issue, is that the format is in a continuous transitory phase. And that means that you have these incredibly powerful cards that get, like, played, but not to their fullest capabilities. And also you have some why not wait until the attempted flip? Because I don't think they're ever doing that, and I want to get that off the board. I don't think they are going to go for the flip with open mana, but I do think they may try to fight over it and protect it. And this way I at least have a Brazen Borrower that I can go in. They're not going to do it into open mana. Right? Yeah, there may come a time when cards like Field of the Dead are still fucked up, but that's okay because the format will have transitioned to a point where it is about fucked up cards, right? You can also talk about, like, sideboards. Sideboards are a little awkward for people, but being online removes the biggest issue with sideboards, right? The biggest issue with sideboards in Canlander is time, is that it takes time. And because it is not a official format, I mean, official formats are already fucking terrible for slow play being reinforced. But one of the complaints about sideboards is also, ooh, I like this hand. Oh, thank you. Is the sideboards, right? The timing it takes for sideboards. If I, like, could snap my fingers and then have Gladiator look a very specific way, like, immediately, I think it would involve Reanimate getting unbanned, Field of the Dead getting unbanned, sideboards being legal, Mana Drain and Treasure Cruise getting banned. While I'm doing this, I think I want to do this to try and hit a land, any land. That's a great land to do. That is a great land to do. I really like sideboards. What about Blood Moon? I think the issues with Blood Moon are addressed with sideboards. You would have 15 cards. Yeah, you just do 115. Real clean. People are terrified of sideboards. I don't know why. Probably because of Canlander. My opponents have my undivided attention. However, I do need to actually make a deck and put cards away. Also, this is my hand. So, you know. Are we banning companions and card in sideboard world? You'd probably have to ban Lutri. Karn is a bit of a different story. You would certainly have to ban Lutri. Sideboard makes your deck more expensive. Most sideboard cards are printed at common and uncommon. Like, there are going to be rares that you will need, but honestly, I feel like sideboard slots, basic land, basic land plus some other cards. Why would sideboards be good for Gladiator, not Canlander? No, I think they're good for both. I have been a large supporter of sideboards in Canadian Highlander for Years. At this point, probably a decade. The issue with sideboards, and one of the bigger issues, if not the only issue with sideboards in Canlander, that I think is a realistic thing to bring up, is that where was I going with this? Is that a part of the identity of the format is that we don't use sideboards. That is like the format itself draws a lot from the fact that there are not sideboards legal. And that's cool. Is it a time suck? It could be, but I don't think it'll be that bad. People talk about like, oh, it takes so much time. And it's like, well, no, because you learn how to sideboard. Right? It's a lot of time if you don't know what the fuck you're doing. And if you don't know what the fuck you're doing, then you're going to lose out on that in a competitive sense, because I'm just going to ult this Tamio. Because then you're going to run into rulings that go against you because of slow play or whatever, right? I think sideboards are interesting. I think they're skill testing. I think they reward players for deck diversity, for preparation. I think that they are an integral part of Magic the Gathering. I'm going to keep this hand. I think they're an integral part of Magic the Gathering that we miss out, and I hate to miss out on that because Gladiator, Canlander are my favorite formats to play. I'm just looking for more lands here. I have 2 lands off of Troll, and Troll's the second land. Opt could be a second land. I would love to draw a land here. Did not. Which means they will get to Inti. Not a huge fan of that. I could have subtletied this Inti. I think there was some consideration for me using subtlety on the Inti. I may subtlety the Inti, or subtlety the next threat they play here. Depends on what they do. Yeah, sign up for my Patreon. You get my Canlander sideboard guide. Charge? Wait, what? Wait. Charge? Is it the only 1 mana? I guess it's 1 mana. It's 1 mana and instant speed. And your hold board has prowess. Okay, yeah. I don't agree with it, but I understand it. I lost the Typhoid the Earring. By God, it won't happen again. I get it. One mana instant. Not a low cost. Or low cost. It is a low cost. Oh, interesting. So they didn't hit a land off of this, and they EI'd. I keep wanting to say IE. IE Dios mío. Tempo time. Ding dong, tempo time. I'd sooner sign up for an OnlyFans before I buy a sideboard guide. Well, I got good news for you. You can get both. I have a deal going on right now. Sideboard guide plus hog. Oh. All right, well. Get that off the table. I don't want to play that. I want to play this one. Dick pics and deck techs. I like that, Demori. I like that. I like that.
I like it. I really, really like it. Hey, Mikey. Hey, Mikey, he likes it.
Fuck, I almost bent my time vault. Whoops. What was I doing? I was countering this thing. Although it does turn on the Darcy, but I can always cling to dust the Darcy. Oh no, it doesn't. Oh, that right, the Kenra's in here. Yeah, I'm stoked.
I am stoked.
We got a good spread of decks too. I initially thought that it would be a little, I don't want to spoil it, but I thought there would be different archetypes that we had discussed different archetypes, but you know, Canlander players, they can't make up their fucking mind. I can dig here. I don't want to. I can mastermind, try and trade, and I can Agonjo. I could cling to shut off Delirium. I think I'm just passing. No, I think I'm sleight of handing, and then I'm hitting a land. I'll take a brain search. There's a couple things we can do. We can go Fairy Mastermind, try and block this, and then bait out a removal spell from them. I think I just want to Agonjo this. Fuck. That's annoying. No, Surge is not on food. Surge has been on too much food. We told him to not have food.
Too much food, dude.
Too much food, dude. I think killing this Darcy is pretty important. I mean, killing that's also going to be relevant. I don't need to kill this now, though. That's the thing. Yeah, search just on intermittent fasting. Who's going to be slinging spells? It's going to be me, Alex, Ben Ulmer, Surge, and Angel. Fuck. And Treasure Cruise.
And Treasure Cruise.
Feed the Cycle's pretty good. Should have maybe taken the Darkslick Shores instead of all this. Brain Surge. Well. I can Fairy Mastermind this, feed the Cycle, the Reflection. I could also feed the Cycle this, and then, oh, we're not even there yet. Oh, this is bad. All right, well. I don't think this is resolving. Yeah, we have a lot of stuff. I could memory lapse this. Do I want to do that? Or subtlety? I think I subtlety this. Exile that. Because now I get to still Do you have a subtlety? Are you going to subtlety my subtlety? Ban Treasure Cruise. Ban Treasure Cruise. Fuck. I should technically still play. I mean, I don't think I sequenced super well, but well, I don't know. I sequenced pretty well in trying to grind my opponent down on cards. And then they drew the cruise. I don't know if I can do that anymore. That feels kind of bad. Oh, they're cashing this in. Yeah, I kept this Thoughtseize on top. Fuck, that's bad. Oh, brother. I might just be firing this off. Full, just sending it. Just fucking sending it. I don't want this Thoughtseize. Solitude's a way we get back in here. And Sauron's Ransom. Okay. Okay. I have a game plan. I have a game plan, but it is a massive war of attrition here. Where's my super suit? What? Mox Diamond, Mox Sapphire. Sensei's Dividing Top. Ooh, Ledger Shredder actually, great draw here. I think I like it better than Solitude. I think Ledger, assuming, as long as this isn't a counterspell. If that's a counterspell, I would have screamed. Oh, I don't have 3 cards in my graveyard. Holy shit. I'm gonna need to use this Cling to Dust to fucking survive. Not now, Frog. Now is not the time, dude. Okay, so we can block here. We can kill the Teferi next turn. If I draw a land and I can like Cling to Dust into Solitude on your threat and kill your Teferi, I'm going to be so stoked. If their last card is like removal, then whatever. Counter Magic would be pretty bad too. Shadow Spear, I don't mind. Three, 6, 7, 8. Wow, I have a legal number of artifacts in my deck. I mean, if this last card is like a strangle, well, they already strangled. If it's like a Galvanic Discharge, then we're screwed. I have 3 cards. So I can exile that. I could Sauron's Ransom here. I could Solitude, pitch cast Solitude. I can Cling to Dust. I think I cling. Do I cling to gain life? I think I cling to gain life. Pitch cast Solitude's kind of hot. Or I don't need to kill Teferi this turn. I just hard cast. Yeah, I just hard cast Solitude, right? Oh my god, I have a Pain Land. If this is a counterspell, it's so bad. But I attack so that they can't bounce. Okay. We're doing it. This creature land is real tough with the Shadow Spear. Yeah, that's fine. And with the Teferi. The Teferi is pretty big too. This Cling to Dust though, hopefully we'll get into some life. If they have bolts, then I'm fucked either way. You got Burn in your hand, I'm screwed. Oh, I like that. Just one. How long is stream going for? Another 40 minutes. Yeah, and McMano, you have priority. You also have priority queue. Bumping up this restless spire.
Another one. Gives me conniptions.
I'm going to exile your subtlety. It's probably a better thing for me to exile. I do Zoros Legend, but I am really fucking far behind. Second black. Stamped Mistbreath Elder. I appreciate the offer, but I'm going to say I'm good because I have so many Mistbreath Elders. In fact, I believe I have a Stamped Mistbreath Elder. But I appreciate the offer. Oh, swords. Okay. I'm going to have to feed the cycle on this card. I need to get this deck going. You're giving me a draw 5? How cracked are these cards? I'll take the draw 5 and a land. Oh. I will not be playing my draw 5 this second. We'll play a Johnny. I'll play Al Johnny. Pre-combat for some reason. Why? I didn't have the mana. My double spell used 2 black. I don't think I've ever untapped with this card, but I gotta imagine when I do, ooh, it's gonna be good. I've untapped with it in Canlander. That's it. Probably could. Oh, I should have done this before attack. Or actually, no, I shouldn't do it at all. Yeah, no, this is correct. I shouldn't do it at all. I don't think you kill my cat to flip the Ajani because then they just attack it with the Restless Spire and I die. Or I lose it. No, you don't need a red permanent. You just need a cat to die. I'll take 3. Take it back. Decline. 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 I'm looking for very specific set of cards. That's not bad. I'll take that. I want, I don't want to kill this because I don't actually care about that. But now, ooh. They're at 30. This doesn't matter. I was like, oh, Duels to the Mind, and it's so big. Please let me attack. Please let me attack. Please let me attack. Please. Come on. Come on. Let me attack. Huh? Let's Cling to Dust as another target there and 2 targets there. What are you firing on? Oh, this is they drew. Okay. This is their main phase. Oh, maybe my Oath deck. Oh shit. That's a good magic card. But you know what is also a good magic card? Yeah, you're gonna brainstorm, aren't you? Yeah, you're gonna brainstorm. Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna brainstorm. Yeah, I think you're gonna brainstorm. We hit you for the first one. Then yeah, you can do that. Oh. Put that card somewhere else. Yeah. Surveil land. That's pretty good. They are still at 20. They don't have any cards in their yard I need to get. I kind of want to use some mana to cling to dust. Game's not over. Especially if I lose my solitude. It's kind of awkward. Oh yeah. Your boy is a little scattered. At least I don't have to sleeve my deck by the time I'm at the office. Settle mana? They can settle my wreckage. They don't have it. There's no way. No way. Emperor it could be. Emperor would be pretty good. We got blockers for Emperor. We got to feed the cycle if we need to. Arid Mesa, Beseiju, Breeding Pool. Dark Depths. Cracking the Sun-Baked King.
Eggs. EWGS eggs.
Ooh. I get to sleeve up Forbidden Orchard? I don't get to do that all the time. I do love Forbidden Orchard. I got a foil Forbidden Orchard. Yeah. Oh, they're casting a Solitude? That's fucked. I'm going to have to feed the cycle here. Oh. Bye-bye, Tamio. I have creature lands. I don't feel like I am going to get blown out here. There's none of that. Goose Blast, welcome back for the 31st month. And Wrapped You I Trust. Feed him I must. Thank you for the banana. Also, Bullseye gifted us up to 10 pace. Excuse me. I think I missed that. How's it going, Bullseye? How you been? GGWP. All right, McMahon, please fight me. Forbidden Orchard. Forest. Glacial Chasm. Hallowed Fountain and Hedge Maze. Oh, fuck. You know what I could have got while I was in Germany? I mean, actually, I probably couldn't have, but I could have asked people to hook me up. The Surveil Lands. That would have been those, because those cards are fresh. They're pack fresh. Could have got some pack fresh Surveil Lands. Gracchus, Lush Portico, Marsh Flats, Meticulous Archive. Meticulous Archive, Misty Rainforest, Mystic Sanctuary, Restless Cottage. Misty Rainforest, Mystic Sanctuary, Odawara. It's another card. I need Odawara and Boseiju in a fancy version. I mean, need. Every time I say need, it sounds very funny. I need it. I need it. I need it. You need me. You need me. What am I looking for? Scalding Tarn? Where's my Scalding Tarn? Scalding Tarn. Snow-covered island and forest. Hell yeah, I love lands. Oh, are we against food? Oh, that's kind of dope. I have wanted to play a food deck. Yeah, I'm playing Oath. An Oath replenished lands list. That's how you know it's good. Yeah, you got goody gumdrops. Sparta's headquarters. You know a deck is both a good deck and a wheeler deck, although this is actually a Brian Kowal deck, of when there are so many descriptors. Is there such thing as too many Surveil Lands? Maybe. Maybe. Temple Garden. Ice Climbers. I really think I need to keep Malcolm. So I'll fight over it. Because my hand sucks. No, not Brian Koval. Although, I bet I could get him to try it. That's a good draw. I imagine we will need that against a big rude magic card. Because I kind of want to cast this Fairy Mastermind and chump block here. Oh, Shifting Woodland. The Cottage. Uh-oh. Well, this actually makes the Fairy Mastermind plan a little bit easier. Maybe I'll ask him if he wants to play some, because Legacy right now is pretty not great. Yeah, maybe I'll send him a DM if he wants to play. If he wants to try playing some on Magic Online. On Magic the Gathering Online, PC edition. Temple Garden. I need my Thespian stage. Ooh. I'll spell queller that. They don't have the mana to cottage. How do you feel about Gurk in Canlander lists? I haven't played a slow Gurk, right? I haven't built a slow Gurk combo list. I think there is it's funny because I'm going to call it Rug Analyst because I do think that is one of the core color combo. I think I don't want that. Yeah, the only part about it that he might not get behind is the fact that it's a fake format, which is understandable. I don't know. In times like this, there's also, I don't know, in times like this, in these tough times, I don't know, maybe it'll be appealing to him. Every format is a fake format. You take that back. Don't you dare talk about Oathbreaker like that again. If I ever catch you talking about if I ever catch you talking about Oathbreaker, I had to pause. I couldn't remember if it was actually called Oathbreaker or not. I think I'm just still slamming. In these trying times? You're gonna riot in these trying times? Huh. Sure. Okay, pal. Yeah, I guess now's the appropriate time to riot. Oh, wait. No, it's not. Because we're all trying. It's trying to what? We're trying. Not unlike the times. Get it together. Urza's Saga. Verdant Catacombs. Wasteland. Waterlogged Grove. Woo, those times sure be trying, huh? Don't you hate it when the times are trying? Wow, Fountain Port is so good in these decks. Oh. Harvest Heap. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 6 or 7, 38. All right, great. They have a lot of life gain. So I think I want to do this. If it's on Moxfield. Yeah, maybe that's a good enough maybe that's a good enough bait. Hey, look, it's on Moxfield. It's got to be real. Are you telling me? No, not John Moxley. Although John Moxfield would be a very good... Actually, that's a dope Twitter name. John Moxfield. Why is the bad in this list? Probably. It'd be over points, though. I like Deep Cavern Bat. I think that card's pretty good. It pressures, it's life gain, it's annoying. Where'd all these cards come from? They did surgery on a brain. Has anybody made that joke yet with this card? Hello? Is my mic on? Hello? They did hello? Get lost. Go ask Surge. You really want? No, no. If you do you really want Surge to perform brain surgery on you? Good luck, pal. Good luck. Good freaking luck, pal. Yeah, you can do that. Hold on, this card might kill me. We have the Shadow Spear. One of these days, I'm going to equip the Shadow Spear. It's going to be great. Also, I got to be a little careful about the Shifting Woodland. Chitter Spitter? Oh, shit. Whoa. Chitter Spitter. Could have Chitter Spittered that. No, I said chitter. Everybody is making fun of my Canadian accent. I said chit there, spit there. Now that might be a reasonable solid 2 target. Wait, that's terrible. I quit. I mean, it's not that bad. It lets me push through damage against here. I don't need the fairy. I have to be a little bit careful about them using the Shifting Woodland to become a reach creature. Oh, fuck. I'm talking in the accent, aren't I?
I can't help it.
I can't help it. Sometimes once I get started talking in the accent, I lose who I am. I cannot help it. I lose who I am. Mon Dieu, mon accent. What in the fuck is happened to my accent? Mon Dieu. They are activating the fountain part. I have this foil Japanese Sarah Ascendant that for a while was like $50. Now I'm pretty sure it's not that. I should have sold it when I had the chance. It does look pretty, but you don't get to play it that often. I want you to make a food token. 4, 5, 6. They go up to 7. Yeah, I don't care about the food token, right? Oh my god, mon Dieu, my cling to dust. Consider. Ferry. Do you have cheap spells? You can go up to 7. I have 7 here. I don't think CDH players are interested in anything except for getting angry. CDH. They have a lot of opinions on how to properly jerk off everybody. Well, at the table.
Eggs.
I don't know. CDH.
CDH is like a it's wild. CDH as a format is like a junk food format, in my opinion. It's just like a, this is bad, but it doesn't mean it can't be enjoyable. But it is weird how many people just go to bat for it. You know, it's like talking about fast food with Americans. They get real opinionated. Trusty Dusty back for the 26th month. Welcome back. Glad to have you. Good to see you. How you doing? How you been? Thank you so much for the support. Not to mention the format. It is just really funny hearing other people talk about CDH. Like, no matter what your opinion on the format is, it is so fucking funny hearing people just talk about it and just like laugh, like comp players talk about it and just like lose their mind. They just do it. So funny. Did I card? No, I have not lived in Alberta. And I would ask that you refrain from such slander. I mean, the coat's the goat. Yeah, you lied. The you lied thing is so funny. I mean, Magic players get so, they don't hear the words coming out of their mouth. Not unlike Chris Tucker. Well, I guess it was technically Jackie Chan. Chris Tucker asking Jackie Chan, you know, this bit sucks. But like, this happened when there was that thing at the RCQ, and somebody was like, you need to give this person an invite. It's like, what are you fucking talking about? What? This was something at like a Canadian RCQ or whatever. Or no, Canadian art, was it an RC? It was an RC. It was at a Canadian RC. Had something to do with cheating. Had something to do with like, oh, it was the draw, right? It was the one where it's like, I'll concede to you, and then they decide not to, and the person's like, they need to be rewarded an invite. It's like, what? Oh shit. Jesus, they're gaming. No, not the Battle of Wits guy. Battle of Wits guy just wanted to fight. Battle of Wits guy sounds like he's from Alberta. But the fact that the Battle of Wits guy was British led to a lot of humorous scenarios. Just a lot of like jokes about like, oh, that's it. Since the colonies can't seem to contain themselves, I must come over an exact judgment. Prithee be careful. I don't want you going hollow. Oh, yeah, it's just so funny. I don't know. Anytime Magic players complain about shit where it's just like, especially in a competitive environment, they seem to misunderstand what the nature of competition is, where like people are going to do, as long as it's within the rules, they're going to do whatever the fuck they can to win. I don't really want to fell the profane or Shieldred when they haven't played a removal spell yet. And I feel like if I play Shieldred and they just like kill it, it's pretty bad. Pretty bad. Ben thick and all. Yeah, I sure hope he is. Wow, there's a lot of bad big blue creatures. One of the upsides of building an Oath deck is that you just know where, you know, you don't have to pull out that many creatures in deck building. Oh, that bad boy needs a sleeve. The Battle of Wits guy? Oh, you've heard of the Thrax where there's no way you've heard of the Battle of Wits, or you haven't heard of the Battle of Wits guy. Or is that you? Were you the, oh, you were the initial person that asked it, I see. I was going to say, there's easier ways to get me to tell the Battle of Wits story, although now is probably not the time because I'm behind schedule. Yeah. Whoops.
Well, Ben Wheeler, abusing magic.
Boo,
How
boo,
dare
boo,
no.
boo. I'm going to block. If they have a kill spell for a Johnny, power to them. That means a kill spell that they don't have for my Shieldred. Goblin Royalty, welcome back for the 6th month. How are you doing? How you been? I mean, you're in chat. Oh no, you subscribed for 6 months. Jesus Christ. Yes, I'm not sleeving up a deck. I'm getting the cards for my deck out. And I'll just sleeve it at the office. I may have slept for so long last night. Not to brag, but I genuinely got a reasonable amount of sleep. Unfortunately, though, that meant that I yeah, all the sleep I got meant that I was up pretty late. Oh, I might be dead here. I'm just going to play this card. Please let me play this card. Oh, I see. Sleeping in meant that I was behind schedule. And I really wanted to stream today. Because I haven't been able to stream as much lately, and viewership has been pretty bad because of the summer, and I'm genuinely interested in playing more Gladiator, especially with all the, I mean, the Bloomburrow cards are cool, the special guest cards are cool. Oh yeah, this thing needs to die. I think I need to kill this too. Bye-bye, bat. Yeah, because this is going to be able to bring back a bunch of stuff. Which bunny is going to be my bunny commander? I mean, I think Miss Bumbleflower is the... Oh, fuck. I think Miss Bumbleflower is the correct one. Because that lets me play Queen. But I could also... honestly, the Phineas. I really like Phineas, as you could tell from my avatar here. But also the starter deck one. I like the starter deck one. Also, opponent is yet to pass priority is all.
This is great. My opponent's just taking game actions. Yeah, pop off. Hell yeah, why don't you? As long as you're not killing me. Hey, you're not killing me over there, are you? Nah, just kidding. Hey, have a great time. Yeah.
Just like dad talk, like, hey, make sure not to kill me while you're out there. Okay, what do we got here? Oh, whoa, that's a lot of damage. Where'd that come from? All right. I didn't even pay. No fucking idea what was going on.
Yeah, they got their engine going very quickly.
Cassandra. Ooh. Yeah, I'll keep. I don't think I want a fatal push on one. So I think I'm going Adakar Wastes into Shadow Spear. Have I talked about how one... A while ago, I had this idea. I thought it'd be very funny of just sitting my dad down, like a podcast, and just asking him a bunch of inflammatory questions, but not ones like, my dad's not that, he's not, which I haven't thought about this card in a hot minute. Not like ones that'll, get him canceled or whatever. I don't think he really has that many takes in that line. But just ones like, why do the Leafs suck so much, Dad? Like, let's really figure this out. Why do the Toronto Maple Leafs suck so much? It's like, why? Hey, Dad, out of curiosity, why are people so bad at driving? Maybe that's too much. I don't think I'm gonna dig through time. Or Snapcasters. Snapcaster can work with the fatal push and stuff. But I'm gonna feed the cycle here. Maybe it's Nethergoyf. I have pressure. Yeah, I'm gonna feed the cycle this now. Last one is Gruul.
Because I told him. Hold on. God, there are a lot of commanders that begin with Z.
Because I told him a while ago, I was like, I bet there would be a genuine audience to listen to two old guys just talk about fucking whatever. God, my man is awkward. Like, you just take two old guys and get them to like mumble grumble at each other about whatever, and just have production quality to the tits. Like, that's just Shivam and Wheeler. Oh. Hardy her. Oh, I should have killed this. Whoops. Got Chatterfang back. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, they fixed the bug. Literally, as we began yesterday's stream, Ian Adams, one of the members of the arena team, popped into chat and was like, "Hey, did you know that this has been fixed?" And I was like, "Oh no, that's good." And he's like, "Woo, yeah, we got it done." I think I should have Snapcaster Maged into blocking the Forager and then Fatal Push there. I think that would have been pretty good. And now, are you going to kill my Malcolm here? Ooh, this is kind of fun. We get to the rare instance of I get to actually use my mana drain mana on my post-combat main phase. Or no, because it's my next main phase. They did an upkeep, so I will get it here. So I can, I can do this. No, I get to cast Kalitas for free. So I'm going to actually do this. Go to hit you. Oh, but I could have cast Kalitas and dig through timed. I think I like this with the Bowmaster better. Yeah, I think I like this with the Bowmaster better. Maybe Kalitas and then cast dig through time is pretty good too. I like having both of them. If I had to pick one, I'd pick Vren, but they still do different things. Yeah, I feel like this card and Kalitas, or Kalitas and Vren are very similar, but there's enough of a difference between like what they do. Ooh. Yeah, that's fine by me. Flashback, Fatal Push. And then for good measure, put it on the zombie. Oofa. GG. Oh, we're basically on time. Basically. GGWP. I have to go. Unfortunately, I have to go. Thank you, McMahon, for the games. So that leaves GCU, Pure, Big Mad, Cherubinger, and F the Bard. You are in the priority queue for when I next stream, which I will be doing not tomorrow, but this weekend. So there's that. Yeah, next stream will be more Gladiator. In an hour and a half, over at twitch.tv/loadingreadyrun. Going to be playing some Canadian Highlander. That'll be a ton of fun. Yeah, thoughts on this Esper deck? It felt great. I mean, it did the Esper thing. There are some considerations that I can make. Some spots where like my mana was a little awkward. Maybe Spymaster's Vault is not necessary, but I would like, if I was replacing it, I'd probably replace it with another basic. maybe add another land. I'm on 36. Yeah, I'd add another land. I'm on 36 plus a double face modal card and 2 land cyclers, but I think I could use one more. But yeah, this deck felt great. Some cards we didn't see that I wanted to get a better read on, like Deep Cavern Bat was one of them. Wasn't sure how it played, but I like that kind of effect. Brain Surge we cast, but I wasn't super sold on. Even Interrupter might get cut because white. If we can keep white off of our cards below 4, that might be pretty neat. But yeah, it's a 3-color deck with a blue base, so there's a bunch of stuff that you can do to kind of muck about and build it to your specifications. We did see Psychic Frog. Psychic Frog was unbelievable. But I'm going to go. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Let me drop you kids off somewhere. Hey, Amy is playing. Let's go watch Amy. Who wants to go see Amy? Because Amy's playing. Go watch Amy. She is not at her chair right now. That's fine. Go watch Amy, and I'll see you for Friday Night Paper Fight. Goodbye. Love you.